Today is Tuesday, June 19th. And boy, oh boy, did anybody see The View today? I'm telling you, today was a good day. And Joy was like a pissed off friggin' guinea. I loved it, alright? I don't know who this other woman was. I never heard of her. Her name was Star Parker. Go figure, alright? And Star was this, well, let's see, this is exactly what they said about her. She's had 4 abortions. She's a drug addict. She stole. She was on welfare. And apparently she found God. See? She found God. No shit! Okay? It was either that or therapy. Alright? I'm thinking she didn't want to put the work in. Okay? So, now this chick is on there, and what I loved so much, besides finding God, I don't want to piss anybody off out there, but she's a born-again Christian. I'm thinking the worst kind sometimes, okay? A little too preachy for me, a little too preachy. But she's on there, and what I loved the most was that Barbara got so pissed off at her and actually told her to shut up. It was just so cool. I mean, this was like the most exciting view since Rosie left, okay? This one was going on and on and on, and she was saying, I gotta read some of this here, okay? She was going on talking about finding God, and she said it was almost like a cult. For a while, these people were following her, and that if she could have hired an attorney to get rid of them, she would have. So instead, she went to the church. One addiction replaces another, all right? Okay, so now the one thing that I thought was interesting is that she said the Bible says that you cannot masturbate. Well, not only did Joy have an issue with this, but so did I. Because I have to be honest with you. I mean, you know, thank God I have found the love of my life, all right? However, I do remember those lean years, okay? And I know that masturbation was a part of my daily routine, okay? It was. I mean, I actually was getting a little worried because I thought, you know what? If I do find somebody, I'm afraid that they're not going to be able to please me the way I can please me, you know? Because it was like I thought I might be with somebody and wind up screaming out my own friggin' name, okay? Once in a while, though, what I would do is I would use my left hand just to feel like I was cheating on myself to create a little drama because, you know, being Italian, we need that, okay? So Joy went at her with the masturbation thing, okay? The other thing is that she's really pissed off that Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt are not married and are adopting children. I don't know, but I think this girl will not be at the Gay Pride March. I'm thinking. I got a feeling, okay? Now, Elizabeth was all over this, okay? Little friggin' Heidi was jumping all over this like a cheap suit, okay? I gotta tell you. Because she was digging it. Because now we had a black woman who was a born-again Christian and a right-winger that has formed her own think tank. Hello? Okay. The next topic they went into was, who are the creepiest candidates? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Who are the creepiest candidates, okay? Well, they did this whole big thing. Hillary's creepy, the guy from Law and Order is creepy, big problem. But the reality is, whether somebody is creepy or not, if their morals are valid, you're going to vote for them. Whether they're an ugly motherfucker or not, you're voting for them. I'm telling you now, So that was like a bit of a waste of time that they went there with that. They went into, Joy kind of got her good on the morals versus the 10 Commandments, and aren't the 10 Commandments basically common sense, okay? Because they are. And really, if you just follow the law of the land, you can't go wrong. But no, we don't really do that, do we? No, because we got to create our own little sects and subcultures, and I didn't say sex, I said sect, okay, just so we know. She's absolutely against gay marriage. So you know she's not definitely going to be at the Pride March, okay? For sure, all right? So I thought it was very interesting because along with the drama that went on today, their guest was Michael Moore, who I have to say, the movie Sicko, he is getting such great reviews. And the Republicans even love him for a change. Because you know what? He's not necessarily picking on them. He's picking on something that's broken in our country. And that's the reality, okay? So Michael Moore came out, and that's when Barbara and this chick had a little, you know what I mean? It was really kind of wild. Because this girl kept wanting to interrupt. And Barbara just put her hand down on her hand finally and said, please, I need to ask a question. I'll let you know when it's your turn. So these are all the very interesting things in there today. But as I said, the Gay Pride March is coming. And I'm sure you're all aware of that by now. It is, I believe, well, I'm having a big problem here, obviously. We got the wrong music for the Pride March happening. That was for the transgender section. Okay, now we're going to get some Pride March music. Alright, there we go. Boop, boop. Just try to make it happen for you kids, okay? Yeah, big Pride March, okay? And guess what? You know what's going to happen? All the news stations are not going to show what it's really about. They're just going to show the floats with all the drag queens in it. That's what always happens. You just see floats with drag queens, you know, a lot of Judy Garland going, somewhere. That's what's going to happen, I'm telling you now. Okay, you'll have a lot of Carol Channings, you'll have Misunderstood, Miss I Can't Remember My Name, all these great things, okay? So that is happening. It is Pride Month all over the world, just so you know. So that kind of looks like the story du jour. I'll be checking back at you tomorrow and telling you the scoop and what's the deal. But I recommend, I hope you TiVo'd The View because it really is kind of a cool thing. So check that out. I'm sure you'll be able to pull up some clips today on YouTube as well. And, but that be the story, and I'll be back at you tomorrow. Ciao, take care, bye-bye.